Right now, Donald Trump Jr. being questioned behind closed doors on Capitol Hill in the Russia investigation. Not under oath, but he is.
Right, so this is actually really interesting. He's making his first appearance before congressional investigators. The president's oldest son is facing questions from Senate Judiciary Committee staffers. I think some senators have said they might go. They're invited to attend, but this is not a hearing. That committee, one of 3 congressional committees conducting Russia investigations, in addition to special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation, which is entirely separate.
MSNBC's Garrett Hick live on Capitol Hill. Garrett was staking out, trying to find Don Jr. entering the building this morning. You didn't see him walk in, but you know he's in the hot seat. The expected focus today, of course, is on that June 2016 meeting Don Jr. set up with a Russian lawyer at Trump Tower. There's speculation that they're also going to be talking about Trump businesses and possibly Russian financing. What do you know?
Well, Stephanie, it is a staff-conducted interview, but we've seen at least 3 Democratic senators coming in and out of the meeting room where this is all taking place throughout the course of the morning. So, yeah, as Ali said, not asking questions, but they're able to sit in and listen as staffers conduct what's essentially a deposition, a very methodical interview of Donald Trump Jr. about the events of that meeting, anything that might have happened after that meeting, essentially anywhere else they want to go on the topic of the Russia investigation as within the bounds of this Judiciary Committee meeting. It has been interesting because Donald Trump Jr. has gone to extraordinary lengths to not be seen here on Capitol Hill. He came in through a back entrance. They're doing this whole meeting in a building where we can't have our cameras. They're going out of their way to not be seen doing this. But the expectation is that at some point he will be back for a public hearing. The chairman of the Judiciary Committee, Chuck Grassley, has said he wants that to happen. The ranking Democrat has said she wants that to happen. They've also said they would prefer he come voluntarily, but they're not opposed to using subpoena power if necessary. So the idea would be do this staff interview today, get a transcript out of it, get that to the committee members, and then in due course have him back here, whether he wants to come or whether he has to be compelled to come. And based on the lengths he's gone to not be seen here in the Capitol today, it may come to that.
Okay, so it's an informational meeting, if you will, that could lead to something. I guess here's my question. If it's not testimony, he's not under subpoena, can one lie to a staff meeting on Congress? I mean, it's just a meeting, right?
Lying to Congress is against the law in this context. I've been asking that question, particularly of Democratic senators over the last couple of days. Look, given how many times he has changed his story, are you confident he'll tell the same story here? But remember, Donald Trump Jr. doesn't necessarily know what anyone else who's been involved in this probe has told these investigators.
Right.
And these investigators have the transcript of everyone else they spoke to. So if he's not careful, he will be caught up in that.
Right.
If he tries to lie, it's very likely that
and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Somebody else's testimony is in front of him.
We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but there's the context of this question is that Donald Trump Jr. said he didn't know what the meeting was for, and he was taking it for a friend, and they didn't know. So there's a bit of a record here of the orphans. So that the adoption. So there is a bit of an issue here. All right, we're going to keep on figuring that out. Garrett, thank you so much for being with us. Garrett Haake.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.